Whew. Hey, what's up guys, welcome back to my channel. And it's been over 3 months I haven't uploaded any video on my channel. And I was like, let me just come walk around the streets of Nairobi and at least have a little conversation on what I've been up to for the past 3-4 months. And yeah, so currently we are actually in the streets of Nairobi, and I just want to show you how Nairobi has developed. So I actually got these glasses in town for just $2. So yeah, so Nairobi is pretty much now developed. A lot of things actually coming up, and today being on a Sunday, you'll actually find a lot of people in these streets with cameras, taking pictures. It's because the governor of Nairobi actually allowed people to come in the streets of Nairobi with cameras. Hopefully I won't get harassed by police, but just walking around Nairobi streets and seeing how much it's developed. So currently we are on Kenyatta Avenue. So yeah, so what I've been doing for the past 3 months is I'm actually coming up with a backpackers hostel here in Nairobi. You guys know that I'm pretty much I travel a lot, so I was like there's no backpacking hostel of nice standards here in Nairobi where travelers from different parts of the world can come, stay, interact, and meet new people. So coming up with a Nairobi backpackers hostel, and it will be open like in the next 1 week or so. See, that's one of the tallest buildings here in Nairobi, and we have a legend here in Nairobi. Like I said, today being on a Sunday, you'll find so many cameras around the streets of Nairobi. People are actually taking photo shoots. This wasn't happening like I would say 2 months ago, because the police will come to the streets. If they find you with a camera, you get arrested. But I find that people who still complain that they're actually having issues and trouble with the police. So let's hope we won't get into that problem today. These people having a shoot here. I'm fine. Nairobi too right now is pretty much. Yo, what's up? Naje. Mambo freshy? Yeah, I'm in the streets of Nairobi.
Like, comment, subscribe.
What's your name?
I'm Shadrach.
Photographer in Nairobi.
Graphics.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jipe shout out.
Bana mkuje shoots au kijana. He's doing an amazing job.
Okay.
The best in town.
Okay. So when you come in the streets of Nairobi and you meet that guy, just take some shots, So much happening in the streets of Nairobi. On a Sunday, if you wanna come meet a lot of people in the streets, come on a Sunday. People actually here having shoots and photo shoots. So a lot of people from different parts of Nairobi, on Sundays they're free, so they come to the streets and have the shoots, yeah. And apparently, of late, Nairobi is pretty much clean. Like I was saying, is that pretty much Nairobi nowadays is much more cleaner compared to you know, a few years back. So I would say Sakaja is doing amazing work. Sunday, this is what you'll actually find in the streets. People taking shoots. This is the time. It's a weekend, so nothing much going on. Yeah. Just shoots and chilling and yeah. Gani sasa? Tulia, niaje.
Umepotea sana dada.
Uko freshi? Nikutulia tu.
Tunakutambua mzingi.
Hata mimi niko hungry mbaya. Nitoleni form pia mimi. Si ati sasa mimi ndo natoa form kila siku. Si ndio sasa? Haina issue, nimeshukuru. Hata mimi
sasa kuuma joba.
Wewe nitolea hata kuuma leo. Si ati ni mimi kila siku. Si ati ni mimi kila siku. Unaelewa? Hata mimi nikilia
acha hizo.
Si ati ni mimi kila siku. Si ndio?
Kila siku niaje. Leo hata ukitoa so naye.
Hata mimi kutola chwani. Chwani nitashukuru.
Nikija chwani?
Nipatie chwani nitashukuru. Next time nikikutana ukaje, lakini next time nikipita nikawapata nitawapatia kadibi.
Akili ukitubaya kadibi ndo.
Mbona msinipatie kadibi leo?
Huyu bazenga atoe kitu, atoangi kitu.
Hapana, si acha watu. Tulia.
Atoangi kitu.
Wewe unapiga mwingine mashika.
Ananipiga mabare bwana. Fiti. Those are street kids, man. I don't know them. Just trying to get out of the situation. You have to be very, very careful in the streets of Nairobi. Whoever you're actually interacting with, you might be talking to someone. Okay, this is what happened when we were in Ethiopia. A friend of mine and we were, you know, walking in the streets of Addis Ababa, and then like 3 guys came, and one was distracting me, the other one was distracting my friend, and another person was getting into his pockets. So like few minutes later, when the guy touches his pockets, there's literally nothing there. They'd actually taken the phone. So basically, when in the streets of Nairobi, Addis Ababa, or anywhere new, you have to be very careful. So with me, I had to like just play cool and get out of the situation. Yeah. And I'm actually having a backpacking trip, you know, traveling around Africa in the next coming few months, and I'm planning to go to the south, basically, you know, coming from Kenya, going to Uganda, from Uganda going to Rwanda. I want to make a whole circuit of, you know, just backpacking around Africa before the end of the year. So you guys, just, it's gonna be a solo trip, hopefully, if no one is actually going to, you know, come and join me. But yeah, we are going to South Africa in the next coming few months. So yeah. I haven't, you know, traveled like for the past 3-4 months, and sometimes I feel sick because I really need to travel. But I actually have something that's, you know, has been keeping me busy for the past few months, and that's the hostel. So the next video probably I'll actually be showing you guys the hostel itself. It's good. It's just few kilometers from the streets of Nairobi. So yeah. Yep. So let's catch this street. It's called the standard streets, and then from here you can see the KICC from here, and then just right in front of us, that's the Supreme Court. I don't want to follow there, so let's follow this side. You're gonna realize that the upper streets or the upper side of Nairobi, it's actually totally different from the lower streets of Nairobi, where, you know, where Moi Avenue divides. People say that Moi Avenue divides where the rich and poor, not poor but middle class, you know, work. So it's so crowded on the downer side of Nairobi. So now we are actually on the streets of we are in Kimati Street, and Kimati Street connects to Moi Avenue on the other side, and Kimati is actually one of the freedom fighters in Kenya. But we actually got you know, a sculpture or a monument of him. So this is Dedan Kimathi. He's actually one of the freedom fighters in Kenya. Yep, so we have that, and then just right down there we've got Tom Mboya, and then behind me it's actually the famous Hilton Hotel, but it was actually closed a few months ago. So let's go to the streets or Tom Mboya, Moi Avenue. So behind me is the sculpture of Tom Mboya. He's a Luo, and he died in the 90s. So that's the sculpture. It's actually just next to Moi Avenue. So yeah. So the street behind this side is the Tom Mboya Street. The street on the other side, it's the Moi Avenue. In that, during the weekends, like on Sunday, you'll find these places actually just occupied by you know, tents where people sell. I think there's some amount of money they pay, you know, to the city council or something. But during the weekdays, like from a Monday to Friday, these shops ain't here. They're just here during the weekend. So during the weekends, you wanna get something in town, come this place. So where I am right now, it's where the famous Sabina Joy is. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. So there's a building here. I've never been inside. It's a very crazy place. Never been inside, never had the experience. If you've had the experience in Sabina Joy, please, you know, on the comment section there, tell us what you actually experienced. So basically I'm just walking around the streets of Nairobi and showing you guys how, like I told you, when you cross Moi Avenue coming this other side, it's very rowdy, it's very crowded, but Moi Avenue on the other side, it's a very chill place. Okay. Let's cross to the other side. This one, the Samba Grill, it's actually one of the oldest clubs here in Nairobi. Basically, they play mostly low music, so it's actually one of the old clubs or party places in Nairobi. In that, if you want to come have the Luo experience, the music, etc., it's there. So where we are actually heading to right now is actually one of the famous, you know, skating places. So this is what happens on a Sunday. It's free. Either if you have your skating board, etc., you can come and, you know, do your thing there. But during weekdays, like from on a Monday to Monday all the way to Saturday, it's used as a parking place. In that people park their cars there and parking, and then you pay. But on a Sunday, it's actually free to people who, like, you know, they're coming to practice skating, or if you have your shoes, it's basically free. There's no amount of money that, you know, you need to be paying. It's just next right to, you know, KICC, which is one of the biggest, one of the tallest buildings here in Nairobi. So on a Sunday, you wanna come and practice, you know, skating, come to this place. There's a friend of mine who we went to high school with. Basically what he does is he's got his own skates or shoes that he comes and gives people here, and then they pay him. So I've actually seen him, and I'm actually going to surprise him. And I know he hasn't seen me. And I'm Baba.
Long time.
Bermoro.
And how you know?
Higini Adisani. We are at the famous, Mr. Price. This is actually known to be the famous meetup place in the whole of Nairobi. Each and every person who stays in Nairobi know that there's a place called Mr. Price. So it's actually one of the known meetup places here in Nairobi. It's a famous place. And then another thing I want to tell you guys is Nairobi has got the best matatu culture. Nairobi has got the best matatu culture in Africa, because there are matatus going to Ngong Road, going to Rongai, going to Moja. There's a way that some of the matatus are actually, matatus like this. That I don't know what's wrong with that person. Matatus like this, they actually transport people from one place to another. There are those that are actually equipped with very nice music systems. So when you're in Nairobi, just like this, equipped with very nice music system. So when you're in Nairobi, just make sure you come and check them out. Like I said, on a Sunday, Nairobi is actually a very big market, in that you can get every single thing, but you can't get like it's crowded like this during the weekdays. So if you want to buy something, you want to come shopping in the streets of Nairobi, come on a Sunday. On a Sunday, so many shops are closed here, but actually so many vendors on the streets of Nairobi selling clothes, shoes. And the good thing with buying things on the streets is that you're actually given the opportunity to bargain. So you can bargain from one price to another. I mean, compared to the supermarkets where prices are actually constant. So yeah, I'm actually thinking of ending this video here. I've taken you through the streets of Nairobi, and this is Nairobi. This is the downer side of Nairobi. Crowded, congested. I mean, compared to where we actually started the video, this place is more congested. So yeah, I'm ending this video here. And guys, go follow Nairobi Backpackers on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. Ona pali kamera inaniangalia mimi, wetulia. So I was talking. So what I can say is that go follow Nairobi Backpackers on Instagram, all the socials, and be ready for it. There's so much that the deco, so much I'm actually doing in it. So, and follow me on Instagram at Vince Solwal. And thank you guys so much, and subscribe. See you guys in the next video.